Hi, I'm William Nero with the De Niro Group. I'm here in downtown Chicago at the Drake Hotel covering Fashion Bar's Fall-Winter 2014 fashion show. We have 5 emerging artists showcasing their designs with Aveda and Steve Madden as the sponsors of tonight's show. A portion of the proceeds is actually going to the charity Inspired Youth. Follow me inside. Let's see what's going on. Martinez, who's actually the Director of Communications. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. How do you feel about communicating with all the sponsors? I know it's very hectic, all the sponsors and the media and things like that. Like, is it a lot of pressure?
It's not a lot of pressure until the day of the show. But, the show, of course, comes together and it's always an amazing event. So, what I think is most important is that we've had the most amazing support from the Chicago community. We have some great sponsors. Steve Madden's doing our shoes, and our designers are amazing. And then, this show I think has really garnered the most media attention of any of our shows so far. So we're really excited to show people these 5 emerging designers from Chicago. Our Fashion Bar is really about elevating Chicago to a national platform, making it a fashion mecca. And so for us, finding emerging talent that can help propel Chicago to that level is incredibly important. And that's what we've done here, and I'm really excited for people to see their collections.
Nice. So I know a portion of the proceeds goes to charity.
Yeah, Inspiring Youth.
Inspiring Youth charity that benefits the academics in the North Side, the Edgewater, and Uptown areas.
Exactly.
How do you feel being a part of it?
Well, I think it's really important. We've had, here in Chicago, there's a lot of news about the youth violence that we experience. And so, and everybody focuses on the South Side, but really it's a citywide problem. And this organization, Inspiring Youth, does some great work tutoring, helping kids find music classes and theater classes after school, keep them off the streets and in the frame of mind of a classroom. And so we're proud to support their work. Right now they have a funding shortfall, so we're trying to make up every cent that we can, and we're glad that a portion of the proceeds tonight are going to go towards Inspiring Youth and help continue their outreach to youth.
So one more question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
As far as giving these emerging artists a chance to break into the Chicago market, Chicago is such a big city, and you all being the bridge or the gap between Los Angeles and New York, do you feel any pressure as far as that's concerned, or?
No, because Chicago has the talent. We have the ability. I think there's just never been an organization or a structure in place, an infrastructure in place that helps propel these designers to the next level. We need to continue identifying emerging designers, keep them in Chicago, help them manufacture, and we have all of that here. It's just a matter of putting it to good use and making it happen. And we're excited to do that in the next few years.
Nice. Well, I'm really honored to meet you, and thank you so much for letting the Nero Group be a part of this event. It's a packed house. It's oversold to capacity, and I wanted to thank you so much, Anthony Martinez. Again, many thank yous, and I'll see you, and let's go check out the show.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hey, Steve. So this is, backstage area, makeup and hair over there, and this is the man that makes all of that happen. So he's.
I'm good. How are you? I'm William Nero with the Nero Group.
Nice to meet you. So I'll leave you with them, and when you're finished, just come grab me. Just have the defender. Okay. This is Sarah. She's my assistant.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hey, I'm here with Steve Alvarez, the Director of Runway Execution. here at the Fashion Bar Chicago Fashion Show, Fall Winter 2014. So, Steve, I wanted to ask, how does it feel? I know it's a lot of anxiety in here with all the models and things like that. How does it feel, as far as being the bridge between Chicago, being the bridge here in Chicago between Los Angeles and New York City?
I think that there's a lot of opportunity here for Chicago to become one of the great iconic cities across from New York and LA and Miami even as fashion well-established cities. I think that what we're doing is offering a great service to up-and-coming designers and showcasing a lot of their talent and ensuring that Chicago sees not just Chicago residents but everyone outside of Chicago has a good vision of what Chicago can offer.
Okay. I know you need to get back to the show, but I just want to ask one more question. How do you feel about the execution of the whole entire process? Like, was it hard? Was it difficult?
Every execution can be a little tricky. I think having the appropriate time management skills that I have and a great team to fall back on always makes things a little bit easier. Having everything very organized and just making sure that there's great communication across the designers, the models, myself, and everyone else that's sort of in the backstage production. It solidifies and brings everything together and makes it strong at the end. So when you lack all of that, then that's when you start seeing things crumble. But I feel calm. I feel good.
Nice.
We're ready.
Well, you look great. The models look great. This is a beautiful venue. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Apolinar Castillo, and he has a plus-size line tonight at the Fashion Bar Chicago Fall-Winter Runway Show. I know you're inspired by Diane Okay, and Betsy Johnson?
Yes.
Can you tell me, what was your muse behind creating your line?
For this specific line, I didn't actually have a set inspiration. I thought more of, what's fun and classy and young. I always kept in mind that I was designing for girls who aren't typically seen on the runway. It's something that will look good on them, but will make them feel good also. I did a lot of lace, a lot of sparkles with sequins. I did a lot of contouring with shapes to kind of give them the hourglass shape. I didn't want to hide the fact that they're full figured. I wanted to, embrace their curves and highlight their assets.
So insinuate.
Yeah. Okay. They have the hourglass figure that sometimes a size 2 model might not have, and I wanted to make sure that I highlighted that.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Lisa Scott. I'm here with William De Niro with the De Niro Group Productions. We're backstage with him, and you've done some interviews with these fabulous designers. What's going on? Tell us a little bit about who you interviewed.
Well, I've interviewed Mr. Castillo. He has a plus-size line, which is actually really interesting, and we're actually looking forward to seeing that. Hey, I'm here with Gabrielle Zwick, and she's actually based here in Chicago. One of my questions for you, what brought you to the fashion industry?
Wow, it's just something I've always wanted to do. Always been into art, sketching, and then I would say around 3rd grade, I realized that my sketches were becoming more about the outfits instead of what the people were wearing. And I just continued to sketch and design clothing, and I just knew that's what I wanted to go into, and I felt Chicago was a great place to break into that industry.
So far, the energy back here is fabulous. Are you feeling it? Are you getting really
Yes,
excited?
yes, very excited and pumped up, and it's only 15 minutes to the show, so I'm ready.
All right, well, we like what you got on today too, Will. The hair is energetic and everything, so once again, we're enjoying today backstage at and we're here at the Fashion Bar
Chicago. Hi, I'm here with Prina Badia, and her designs are called Prin Designs. I wanted to ask, what made you into the fashion industry?
I've always been interested in design. As a kid, I always played with dolls and materials, so I just kind of from within.
Hi, I'm Lisa Scott with the Chicago Defender. I'm here with Stephen Alvarez, Director of Productions and Execution for Runway, Master Stylist. I'm here also with the De Niro Group. Okay, we just interviewed you, had a good talk. Wanted to ask a couple of questions on what actually do you do as being the production or rather the director of production and execution master staff. What goes about behind that title?
Good question. As a team, we actually try to help each other out in every aspect. In my area, I really work closely with the designers, with the model casting, so the models, vendor sponsors, such as shoes, jewelry, getting those looks together, creating the story of what the designer's vision is onto the runway. How do I execute what they want into reality the day of the show?
I'm here with one of the designers, Toko Mizuno, and she's actually from Japan. She's a Japanese designer that moved her industry here into Chicago. So what made you get into the fashion industry?
I have a business background and I've had a skill I was sewing since I was very young. And since I got a job in Chicago, there were so many resources for designers in Chicago. That's why I decided to start.
Okay. Hi, I'm here with Sarah Fitzgerald, and she actually graduated from our very own Columbia College here in downtown Chicago. I know you started your t-shirt line, and it was inspired by urban youth and like kind of punk rock designs. Did you find any like adversity in doing such?
Not at all, quite the opposite actually. I kind of just take a lot of different styles and make my own with it, so it actually opens up my demographic a lot, caters to a lot of different styles. I feel like it works to my benefit, actually.
Okay, nice.
Your makeup! You mess up your makeup.
I'm not gonna mess up my makeup. Alright, you guys, enjoy.
So I'm here with Tony Long, the CEO, and he actually made all of this come to fruition. So I'm actually nervous because I can't imagine putting together such a wonderful production like this. So can you tell me a little bit about like what goes into making Fashion Bar come together?
Sure. One of the primary reasons why Fashion Bar is what it is that our mission for fashion is basically to identify Chicago as a fashion capital. What we're going to do is we're going to grow this industry, the fashion industry in Chicago, and we're going to bridge New York to LA, and we're going to use Chicago as a platform. So Fashion Bar and its designers and this industry and the people involved in this industry, the guests that are here tonight, we're all going to crown Chicago as a fashion capital. That's our mission. That's what we're here to do. And we're going to do this. We sold our tickets yesterday. We've got about 180, 190 people that are here today. We've got 110 guests. We've got VIP people that are here as well. We've also got buyers here. Our goal and our mission is to make sure that we're able to place these designer products in retail stores.
So how do you feel about giving these emerging artists a chance? Like, does it make you feel like, do you feel any pressure? Or?
Not at all. The pressure is not there. The passion is there. These designers have the passion. Therefore, it eliminates any pressure.
Nice. So even working with the sponsors, I know that's a really, really difficult thing, but it is something that has to be done.
Right. It has to be done. Sponsors actually reach out to us. They see what we're doing. They understand the mission. And what I think is really important about this particular event, and every event that we do, is we give back to the community. And one of the reasons why we give back to the community is we want to make sure that we're delivering the designers, and we're also delivering to Chicago exactly what Chicago needs. This particular event is the nonprofit organization that we're working with is Inspired Youth. Inspired Youth is the Chicago-based nonprofit that focuses on tutorial services and music services to inner city urban kids here in Chicago. Specifically Rogers Park, Edgewater, uptown area. And we want to make sure that we're giving back to the community because these kids are elementary school kids and high school kids that come for this service with their own instinct because they want to grow, they want to learn, they want to understand. Just like we have Aveda students doing hair and makeup in the back. We've got 26 students that are doing hair and makeup in the back, and all these students are getting 8 hours of accredited service towards their certification.
Oh, wow, nice.
So everyone really wins in this situation.
Nice. So how does it feel working with like some of the Veda's one of the biggest products out there, and Steve Madden also. So them being the sponsors is like amazing. It's totally amazing. So
I
how
think
does that feel?
Steve Madden and Veda understand what our mission is, and they understand what our nonprofit delivery is. And they're here to work with us and support us. Steve Madden being national, and Aveda being national. We also have the European Waxing Center. They've waxed all of our models. So we've got that as well. There's a lot going on. I mean, to me, what I enjoy about this is I feel like it's my delivery that's really going to convey the message.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. Really, I'm really humbled to meet you. Again, I'm William Neal with the De Niro Group, and this is Tony Long, the CEO. And thank you so much for taking your time, CEO of Fashion Bar. Thank you so much for taking the time with us and for giving us a moment of your time. I know this is like really, like I said, it's chaotic, and I know we're ready for the show in like 2 minutes. So for him to do it, thank you so much.
Thank you guys, and thank you for coming. Enjoy the show.